What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Chasing Sunsets. Let's continue with the story. We're definitely getting into the good stuff here. Before we continue for today, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out. I'm really trying to get to 500 before the end of the year, so I'd really love and appreciate your support. There's also a link in the description below from my Patreon if you just want to give me some support there. $5 a month gives you exclusive adult rated content. Definitely give that a look. Let's continue. We're going back ashore. Get comfortable while I tell Oliver we'll be delayed. Sure. George leaves the room, and Jay looks at you uncertainly. Mallory said this has something to do with me. What's going on, Alex? Better just wait for George. I'll give you the short version. It's really nothing to worry about. It's actually pretty cool. Cool? What do you mean? Mom found proof that Pregnia wasn't a factor in your mom's pregnancy with you. What? Mallory found Mom's personal notes. It seems you just beat the odds. It made me recall a memory of Mom and Dad talking about it shortly after the wedding. Wow. That's a lot to take in. If you need to talk after you process this, you know where to find me. For a change. Smart ass. But Mallory was spot on. I'm glad I waited to hear it from you. Alright then, Alex. Care to tell me what's going on? Mallory's going through Mom's personal files and dug up one of her side projects. Interesting. I wasn't aware Sarah was pursuing anything besides her patent. Apparently, Mom found irregularities in the Pregnia test data just before she left Prizer. Come again? She found evidence that Pregnia wasn't effective and spent her last years proving it. Wow. Pretty much how I felt. I'm sorry, my dear. How this intersects with you hadn't even occurred to me yet. It's fine, George. Just a bit of a shock. If Prizer figured out the lead researcher for their cash cow had gone rogue, it explains everything that's happened right now. The introduction is in order. A bit earlier than planned. George pulls out his phone and pecks away at it, causing a large screen to light up. Oh, hello. A beautiful but professional-looking woman appears, looking mildly perturbed. I just uncorked a nice cab, George. Why do I get the feeling I won't be enjoying it? This couldn't wait, Lisa. Allow me to introduce Sarah's son Alex and James's daughter Jay. The woman appraises each of you without speaking, offering a perfunctory smile. Nice to finally meet you. I'm Lisa Hendricks, acting CEO of Polygene Biotech. Your parents spoke of you often, and they left us all with such big shoes to fill. Hey, Lisa. They didn't talk about work much at home, so you have us at a disadvantage. Before this is over, you'll understand all too well why they left work at the office. So, what moved your timeline up on this call, George? Lisa, did Sarah ever share concerns about Pregnia with you? Lisa looks confused and a little surprised by the question. No, should she have? I should have told you this sooner, but we have a guest aboard the yacht. What kind of guest? Mallory Chapman approached me a week ago with a compelling connection to Sarah. Mallory Chapman? Wait, as in 60 seconds, Mallory Chapman? That's the one. She had proof that her father had worked closely with Sarah at Prizer. Christ, George, the same Prizer that just dropped a flaming bag of shit lawsuit on us? The timing is curious, yet it's because of her we have a working theory. Please enlighten me. Legal has been turning R&D inside out for the faintest whiff of Prizer's IP all day. Sarah was collecting proof that Pregnia was ineffective and that Prizer knew it. No shit. That was a face. Lisa stares at George in shock for a moment before bursting into laughter. So, the punchline is that our founder was investigating her own invention. And we're up to our necks in this dumpster fire because Prizer caught wind of it? That's about the size of it. Tell me you have proof. Working on it. Good. We'll meet Tuesday and develop a plan from there. Day after tomorrow? That might not be enough time. Well, it'd have to be. I'll charter a flight this evening. You're coming here? I'm not going to be sidelined in this one, George. So much is riding on... Lisa glances at you and your sister briefly. The outcome of your time there. I look forward to seeing you. Likewise. And one more thing. Yes? Find out who this Prizer whistleblower is and follow the breadcrumbs. I'm done getting blindsided. I'll see what I can do. Well, if you watched the last episode, we'd have an idea who that is. The screen goes black and George appears lost in thought. Changing plans indeed. We'll want to keep the circle of trust small. Alex, head over to the Polygene office and grab everything Sarah collected on Pregnia. Sure. Mallory knows where it is. Bring her with you. I'm upgrading your access to sea level. Jay's as well. Where do you need me, George? Go with them, but I want you on the HR angle. Find out who the Prizer insider is. Things are going so well between us. This could bring us even closer. I'll deliver on my part. We'll better odds as a team. Ooh, what's that bottom one? We've got each other's back, George. Undermine, Jay. Okay, so it must be if your level is low enough or like negative with her, maybe you get that option. But because we're so good, where are we at right now? Yeah, we're at 8 love and 9 trust with her. Better odds as a team. Been a few years since we tackled something together. Might even be fun. At least I'll be with the one girl in this boat who hasn't attacked me. Please, I haven't attacked you in years. Feels like yesterday to me. Jay smirks mischievously in response to your teasing. Did you just throw my words back in my face? Because it feels like you just threw my words back in my face. Unstoppable. Kids, I will turn this yacht around. 1 hour later. I have to say, it's definitely getting better as it goes on. Each chapter I find is definitely getting better written, I think. I'm going to have to separate you two if she keeps just telling stories. Oh, how about booze-soaked Halloween romp poses pregnancy puzzle for biotech heirs? Booze-soaked? Really? That's the part that triggers you? This office. What about it? Just how she arranged it. It feels right. So much of how she did things just speaks to me. Oh, she was super organized. It makes sense to me too. Yeah, maybe. Let's get started. Mallory inserts USB stick into Sarah's computer as it restores from sleep mode. Logging in, she begins moving files to the portable drive. Good thing you were looking into Mom's past. We wouldn't have connected the dots. A happy accent, or blind luck. I have my own reasons for being here. I haven't forgotten that. Is this going to take a while? They're just your mom's personal folders. Not long at all. There may be more on the server farm, but my access is locked down to this PC. Amanda would make short work of this. My best friend. She has a rare variant of Rett syndrome. A rare variant of what now? It's a type of autism, but her case is unusual. There's still a beautiful mind in there. Well, since Kevin, Flynn, and Amanda were both unavailable today, just grab what you can. Then we'll see if Jay needs any help in HR. I thought I felt some tension between you two in Boston. Did something change? It turns out talking through our issues actually helps. Who knew? No way. And don't think I didn't catch that Tron reference, you epic fucking nerd. Mallory suddenly pauses a moment, contemplating. Find something? Now, who's the bigger nerd? The person who makes the Tron reference? Or the person who knew it was a Tron reference and called them out on it? Maybe. Did your mom keep paper notes? Lots. For important stuff. Digital security was one of her peeves. Look at this. Look over Mallory's shoulder at the screen in front of her. It's the dad. Ooh, James, one step closer. I'll bring proof with me back to the boat tonight. No electronic communication after this, darling. I love you. Huh. Yeah. There's a mark on the floor. Looks like something heavy was moved from there. Like a safe or file cabinet. My thoughts exactly. Let's check with security. I've got your mom's personal files. Ready when you are. Let's hope the guard on duty remembers something. Interesting. Listening to some music. Excuse me, sir. What is he watching? Christ, kid, you scared the shit out of me. You seem pretty focused on whatever that was. Sorry. It's just been quiet around here since that court order shut us down. Uh-huh. So, getting you a couple things from you. Restrooms are over there. Did George Wentworth send over credentials? Looking. Yes, last night. Security guard's expression changes to shock as he reads. You're Alex Campbell? Sir. Yep. And what those things I needed? Of course, sir. Oof. Keep her access minimal. Nope. Raise hers as well. Please raise Miss Chapman's records access to include everything except HR, finance, and R&D. And expand her building access campus-wide minus the labs. I'll just have to clear that with... Make him a face. Right away, sir. Margaret looks at you with gratitude and surprise. Leap of faith. Ha ha! Nice. Now, was anything removed from Dr. Campbell's office after the accident? The guard ponders for a moment before brightening. Yes, sir. Her file cabinet was moved to storage A. I guess we're off to storage A then. Wait, I'll have to let you in. I should have unrestricted facility access. The knob is busted, so it only opens from the outside. We keep it padlocked for safety. Lead the way. So you just don't fix it? Here you go. Leave the door propped open for you. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Jeff Bircher, sir. Thank you, Jeff. We'll let you know when we're done. Just remember not to close the door until you leave. I'll lock it back up after I finish my rounds. Sure thing. The nervous wave, Jeff leaves the two of you alone once again. You know I haven't told you everything, and you still raise my access. Why? Yeah, there are things you're not telling me. I don't feel like you're working against us, just protecting yourself. I am protecting myself. I mean, I haven't lied to you yet. Not letting me in won't work forever, though. Mallory appears conflicted and looks away. I know. Thank you for helping me, even if I haven't earned it yet. Mallory's eyes roam the cluttered storage room. There, that's gotta be it. Huh, cabinet's empty. Probably emptied for transport. See lots of boxes on the shelves. The files may be in there. Only one way to find out. Oh shit, the door! Grasp the door handle, but it spins freely when you twist it. The fuck? Multi-billion-dollar company can't afford fire doors? To be fair, the guard was pretty upfront about it. I guess. Let's start digging through the boxes. We'll wait for Jeff to come back. Sit with me. I'm sure he'll check up on us soon. Two of you begin searching through the boxes, looking for your mother's notes. You know, something about you doesn't add up for me. Oh? What's that? It hit me when I came topside this morning and saw you ladies au naturel. You're such a boy. Still thinking about that? Surprised at how casual you were about a stranger seeing you like that. Why? There's boobs. Well, in part because your reaction when your contact lens came out in Aspen. I got the sense that you're very self-conscious, but then boobs. Ah, I see now. First of all, your premise is flawed. I gave you a wet willy, and the rules say that means we're not strangers anymore. Paybacks are a bitch, and the anticipation is killing me. Secondly, I'm a foster kid. My entire life has been sharing bathrooms and bedrooms. If I waited for privacy, I'd have never showered or changed clothes. The truth be told, I've always seen myself as mostly invisible anyway. Another irony, considering my career in journalism, right? Maybe, but you have to know on some level that you're a very attractive woman. I accept that some men are interested in my body, but I also know they don't see the real me. Can I ask why your eyes are a sore subject for you? Mari looks at the floor for a moment, before speaking in a low voice. Ooh, music. My first memory is waking up with a hand over my nose and mouth. My father's hand. I struggled, of course. I was beyond fucked up. I was so small compared to him. Nothing I did mattered. His eyes weren't even angry, just cold. The same look he had when washing dinner scraps into the disposal. If Mom hadn't come in just that moment, what kind of monster does that to a child? After Mom got him to stop, she begged to know why. He said it was her fault for bringing a freak into the world. He's going to clean up her mistake. I thought you were a reminder of his supposed mistake. That was his superpower, really, projecting his flaws onto others. At least he didn't put his hands on me again after that. From then on, he mostly relied on gaslighting and emotional abuse. Really starting to hate this guy. He was relentless, and it didn't take long for Mom to break. About a month before he kidnapped me, he tried to break me. I'm not sure I want to know. One day, a stray puppy followed me home from school, and again the next day. It became our little ritual. He had a stripe of black fur on his face, so I called him Bandit. Mom was catatonic by then, and Dad just ignored him. So I thought. Bandit was my one source of happiness. We had a lot in common. Unreliable parents for starters. That. And different colored eyes. One green, one blue. Oh no, I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. Yeah. Dad let that dog into my life just long enough to love him. Then he slipped rat poison into the scraps I set aside to feed him. Oh no! What a piece of shit! I don't even have words for this. Mallory finally looks up, but there are no tears, just a sad smile. I still keep a little tuft of his fur and a locket to remember him by. Aww. That turned my love into a death sentence, and he even made me the executioner. But the reminder of Bandit I carry everywhere are in my eyes. He knew I'd relive that pain every time I looked in the mirror. So when I could afford them, I walled the memory off behind my contact lenses. Don't let him win. His mark on your self-image is all that's left of him that's not rotting in the grave. I know that scars like this can't just be wished away. But I also know Bandit loved you unconditionally, exactly the way you are. He was a dog, Alex. He'd love a telemarketer if it fed him. Okay, I like you the way you are. That won't change because of some tinted plastic. Mallory looks intently at you, as if searching for the lie in your face. I'll try. Alright. Catalyst. The faintest hint of a smile tugs at the corner of her mouth. Soon. Two of you return to rummaging, and time passes with both of you lost in your own thought. You're about to give up when something above you captures Mallory's attention. Huh. Project October. Alex, can you reach that box? I don't think so. I don't see a ladder either. If you lift me up, I think I can reach it. It's worth a try. Grabbing Mallory's hips, you're struck by the soft smoothness of her bare skin under your fingernails. She is surprisingly light, and you think you feel her trembling slightly at your touch. As you hoist her, she wiggles, resting her ass against your cheek. Almost got it. Her fragrance surrounds you, but you also catch a faint hint of something more primal. She's getting turned on. Ugh, it's pretty heavy and hard to get a grip on. Despite her modest weight, the awkward position quickly begins to strain your arms. Don't rush on my account. Got it! The box alters Mallory's center of gravity, and the both of you are thrown off balance. Oof. Yep, definitely turned on. Oh my god, are you alright? How did she just flip around all of a sudden? She spins around, so she's straddling you, but not without grinding slightly against you. I'm fine. My first tackle. How'd I do? Knocked the wind out of me a little. Interesting form. Oh, where does it hurt? You point at your belly. Mallory gazes in your eyes for a moment with a strange intensity. Wordlessly, she slides down your body and lifts your shirt. Oh, without breaking eye contact, she lowers her lips to your abdomen and brushes your skin. Her soft breath caresses your belly, and you feel blood rushing to your crotch. Naturally. Better. Her breathing deepens, and her cheeks begin to flush. Yeah, a bit. She appears on the verge of going further, but instead straightens her shirt and grins. Anyway, let's look at our ill-gotten gains. Oh, this is rude. That's just so rude. All right, and that's actually a good place to leave it for today. In the next episode, we'll see what we found. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And this will actually be the final episode of this for the week. There will be no Friday episode. Friday's episode will actually be replaced with another Extra Ripples episode. So stay tuned for that. You'll see why when it comes out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.